Lesson 10.5 is simplifying rationals. Rationals are just a fancy way for saying that it's some kind of polynomial over some kind of polynomial. So it's some kind of fraction with x in it. Directions say to simplify the following expression completely. So the thing with rationals is you have to have the top terms divide by everything on the bottom. Well, when we have multiple terms, that starts getting messier, especially when we have 3 terms over 3 terms. So the only way we can do this is to factor first and then see what factors cancel. So on the top, we have a basic trinomial. It's x squared plus 2x minus 8. So what happened is 2 binomials got FOILed to make this. So we think the first terms need to multiply to make x squared. That'd be x times x. Then I jump to the c value, or the constant. We need 2 numbers that multiply to make negative 8. But then they're going to add or combine to make 2. So let's think about what multiplies to 8. One's going to have to be a positive, one's going to be a negative, so we multiply to get 8. And then we're going to have to actually subtract to make 2. That would be positive 4 and negative 2. And you could FOIL that out and see how it works. And on the bottom, we're going to do the same thing. We know it started with x times x. What multiplies to make negative 2? Well, there's only one option. But we need to add to make negative 1. So I need more negative than I do positive. And that would be it. So then you can see that x minus 2 is going to cancel. This divided by itself makes 1. And so I'm left with x plus 4 over x plus 1. So you're really just focusing on factoring in this lesson. Number 2, I only see 2 terms here, so it's not a trinomial. So I'm looking for GCF. 4 and 32 can both be divided by 4, and I can take an x out of both terms. So that would leave me with a times x plus 4 times 8 makes 32, and it already has the x there. So see how this distributes to make that again. X squared minus 81, that's what's called a difference of squares. A difference of squares is going to have only 2 terms, subtraction between them, and they're both perfect square terms. So it's still going to be 2 binomials, but one's going to be plus, one's going to be minus, and they're going to be the exact same number. So what number times itself is 81 would be 9. So see how this would get x squared, a positive 9x, minus 9x, those would cancel. 9 times negative 9 is negative 81. So I did all that work, and unfortunately, nothing cancels. That's okay. We're going to just leave it like that because nothing's simplified. All right, number 3, 5x minus 45, again, it's just a binomial. I could take out a 5 or divide out a 5. That would leave x minus 9 over 20 x cubed. The only thing I can simplify is this 5 divided by 20 because this is all one term. This is multiplication of this times this, so any of the multiplication pieces can get divided by the bottom. So 5 divided by 5 would be 1, 20 divided by 5 is 4. So you get x minus 9 over 4x cubed. But again, because this is all one piece, I can't divide out an x. And then number 4, I have a trinomial on top I need to factor. What multiplies to make negative 21? That would be 3 and 7. I need more positives, so it would be positive 7 minus 3. The bottom is a difference of squares. So that's also 2 binomials. Starts with x times x. One's going to be plus, one's going to be minus. Square root of 9 is 3. And so the x minus 3's cancel. Our answer is x plus 7 over x plus 3. And that's it.